You are in the flow of it all, and that is exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? There is nowhere else for you to be at this point in time, other than exactly where you are in the present moment. I'm getting, for some of you, you're at work listening to me right now. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. But also, in the present moment, I'm just feeling as if there's a desire to kind of like escape, maybe, Four of Pentacles. A desire of getting away from a situation you feel stuck in. So if that was true for you in regards to your job, what your guides are wanting you to focus on right now is what is the why behind you staying there, okay? Are you starting a side hustle to get out of there? Are you just not having any time to do that, but working extra hours or doing whatever to stack up extra money on the side so that you can quit? Are you taking action in a new direction, applying to new jobs? Like, what are you doing, okay? And I feel as if that has been somewhat of a focus, lightly of a focus for you, to where you have been putting in a little bit of the work. I feel as if you've gotten started. Like, this isn't you just, you're not just sitting complacently entirely. You're not taking as much action as you could, though. There's a lot more you could do, a lot more effort and work that you could put in order to get things shifting, to get things going, to get things moving in the direction you desire. I feel though like within the very near future, you're going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. I feel as if it's going to be your moment of like, enough is enough. The time to do something about this is right here, right now, today. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, so here's the other thing. I feel as if you've found a way to make it more fun for yourself. You've found a way to have more fun, which honestly is a great thing. Like, you need to insert fun. You need to be having some kind of fun in order to get by throughout the day. Like, you know how they say a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down? Well, sprinkling in just a little bit of fun into your work to help you just get it done, to get the work done, it will help, okay? Whistle while we work. More Disney moments. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, you guys, as well, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel as if these things, I keep doing this because I feel like there's a fuzz here, but I can't see it in the mirror. Anyways, if you were wondering, I feel as if you guys have already had a lot to celebrate though, and maybe there's been distractions. So, you know, I keep touching, thinking there's a fuzzy here. There might be something that's just been like a little bit of an annoyance or like a little bit of a, I don't want to say obstacle because it doesn't feel nearly as intense as an obstacle, but there's been something going on to where like maybe you've been distracted from celebrating those wins. Knight of Cups, King of Swords, and Five of Swords. So that's coming to an end though. I feel as if you are entering this space where like the Knight of Cups, you're focused a bit more on the fun of it now. You're focused a little bit more back on like the accomplishments, the things that you have pulled off. Like, come on, can we just take like a moment to acknowledge that? But I feel as if you're having more fun with that, and it's because you have clarity about this outside noise and the fact that it is strictly simply outside noise. It has nothing to do with you, and you're drowning it out, you're cutting it out. And if it is around you in any area of your life right now, you are also like formulating a plan and deciding to get away from it because you understand that like You can't change people, but you can remove them from your environment. You can change your environment to get different people, different results, okay? And you've built up your foundation to make that happen. Okay, we're not taking all of these. Actually, I don't want that either. But the Three of Pentacles, that was literally like a third of the deck, you guys. So we're not doing that. But with the Three of Pentacles energy, there's definitely solid foundation here. And I feel like this comes to drowning out the outside noise, drowning out the opinions of others, not taking the opinions of others so heavily, so seriously, and placing much more weight and value on your own opinion, on your own thoughts when it comes to whatever you're creating and cultivating for yourself. Not being afraid to move on quickly as well, like understanding that sometimes you might enter a new environment and be excited, or enter a new situation and have high hopes and be excited about it, and it looks good on paper, it looks correct for you, but once you enter, maybe that's not the case, okay? You don't know what you don't know. And you are releasing judgment from yourself and allowing yourself to move on from anything that feels less than peaceful for you. Like you are truly just protecting your peace. That is your focus. You're not really worried about these other things. And your foundation, your stability, that's what you'll protect. And I feel as if you're in this space and place as well, it's where you don't care anymore, like how your decisions come off to others. You don't care if it comes off as immature or quick, or if they assume that like you haven't really thought this through, because you have. You absolutely have. Two of Wands. And instead of getting hung up on things, I feel like you're entering this era where you're going to be taking action a lot quicker and taking more action, like choosing a singular goal, the one that's most important in the current moment, and just going after it until you accomplish that one thing. And once you get there, you know, it's going to make it so much easier for everything else to compile on top. So much Empress energy today. So the Empress, you guys, manifesting all of the good things, but again, the Empress attracts things to her based upon her action, based upon the way she treats herself, based upon what she knows she desires and deserves. And because she doesn't settle for less than that, she doesn't settle for less than that. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles. And I feel as if you need to be reminded of this as well, like the fact that you are in the Empress energy, that you're thriving, that you're doing well, that you're moving quickly, because sometimes the amount of work of it all like makes you feel overburdened, and maybe as if you aren't actually moving forward, or like not as quickly as you thought you were. Just know that's not true. And this like celebratory energy, I feel like you need to compare yourself more to like you a month ago to start to see the progress that you're actually making. Because you're in the Eight of Pentacles. This is like expert, diligent, committed energy. This is putting your head down, getting the work done, and not worrying about too much, simply worrying about getting the actions done, getting the things taken care of. Progress, not perfection, okay? That's what it's giving. But I love, love, love you, and I'll talk to you so soon.